As the mayor of the town of Clayton, I'd like to call this regular town council meeting to order. I ask you to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the invocation. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Let us pray. Most gracious and heavenly Father, we pause to give you thanks for the many blessings of this day, Lord. And we ask now that you be with us as we proceed with the business for the town of Clayton. For it's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Are there any adjustments to the agenda?
Yes, Mr. Mayor, one minor one. You should all have a copy of the oath that was provided to Alan Turnage earlier for the Electricity's second alternate for the commissioner. We'd like to add that as item 3G under consent.
All right, I got that noted. I'll entertain a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the agenda as presented. Is there any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
And opposed, like sign. Motion carries. Up next is your consent agenda.
Move we approve.
We have a motion and a second to approve the consent agenda. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. Motion carries. Okay, up next under introductions and special presentations will be the Downtown Parking Task Force.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. Patrick Pierce, Economic Development Director. Also want to introduce.
Well, you got to pull it down. Ruth Anderson.
Want to come here and give an update and a celebration of some great activities that we had from earlier this afternoon as part of this. So as you know, we have all been working together with on the Mayor's Downtown Parking Task Force, and Ruth has been, put forward as the ceremonial leader of the group, along with the mayor there. These are our task force members that have been working very hard over the past year and a half on this project. And as of today, we had the opportunity to cut the ribbon on 3 parking lots and wanted to just have a celebration there. This one is at the Compare Foods parking lot. And we also had 2 other parking lots there at the First Federal Bank and at True Life Surveying. So this counts for about 85 new spaces that will be open to the public use. The Compare Foods lot will be open 24 hours a day and 7 days a week. The other 2 lots will be Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. and Saturday to Sunday all day. You'll see these signs that are posted up there, and these will indicate the lots and the times here as well. And using a different version of this picture, that's what they look like in real time. So if you see a spot with that P in it, make sure you look at the sign and make sure you know which lot it is and the time there. But it is open for parking and hoping to provide more opportunities for parking in the downtown core here, which is exciting and something that folks have talked about, and really just wanted to take a chance to thank the group for coming together. It's been a pleasure to work with them, and thank you for pulling everyone together, Mayor, and the help of the town attorney and getting the lease agreement, the downtown parking owners, and all the staff in the different departments that help do this, that put paint on the ground, that help put all the pictures together, all the things that happen that come together. It's never just one department or one effort. It really takes public, private, lots of departments and lots of different things. So appreciate that. The public will see more next week on social media. We'll have a website that'll launch here soon, that same thing. And then coming soon, we'll have a downtown map as well that will be interactive, that will show these lots. And really what we're looking for now, we don't need to stop at 3 lots. We're trying to keep about 10 spaces, about the minimum that we have in each of these lots. I know the group has talked about enhancing, pedestrian signage and walkability downtown to and from the lots. And again, that enhanced kind of downtown map from the one we have on mobile and online. So that's where we're at from a staff perspective. I did want to give Ruth Anderson an opportunity to say anything that she'd like to say about this as well. But I just a big thank you to all of you for the opportunity to be able to put this forward. And I hope I think it's going to be a great success and something we can build upon in downtown.
To go back to the list.
Oh, yeah.
Readjust my mic. I just wanted to thank the mayor for having the vision to set this task force up and put these people in place. And you can see the names, Emily Bedingfield, Jim Perricone, Michael Strauss, Christy Thompson, and Sharon Whitley. This group can't thank Sharon enough. She carried a ton of water for this group and spoke to these partnership folks on behalf of herself as a property owner. So she really was walking the walk. And I can't say enough about this group. We work really, really well together, and we moved forward from one meeting to the next and accomplished what we wanted to accomplish, had action items. We still would like to stay together and to Patrick's point, talk about some signage. We've got some things on our list that we still want to sort of close this loop, and we work so well together. I think it would be smart to keep this group in place. So thank you for the mayor and the town council for giving us this opportunity.
Yes,
Thank you.
thank you. Thank you both. Thank you to this team. Really, it was all about obviously identifying more places to park in downtown because we wanted it to be a safe experience downtown. We wanted that safety to begin when you get out of your car. Whether you're a senior that takes a little more time or whether you're some mom with young kids and you need to pull out a stroller, we wanted people to be able to access downtown and be able to do it in a safe way. And this tremendous task force, we're able to just reach out to various property owners and create relationship with them, get them to understand the value and the need, and then it just started rolling, and it's been amazing. It's been, like they said, a year and a half of work to get this accomplished, but it has been amazing and more great stuff to come. So, on behalf of this town council and the town of Clayton, we thank you.
Well, one other quick thing. It started off in not a very positive way. This is a great example of collaboration and conversation and working to hear both sides and coming up with a solution that's couldn't be better, I don't think.
I
So
think
thank
you're
you.
right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Patrick. Up next on the agenda is the National Lineman Appreciation Day Proclamation. Where are all my linemen? Will the good ones just please step forward to the microphone?
We'd like to thank you for recognizing these guys. Miss Penny fixed a nice little thing that's probably going to go on social media next week, but we've surpassed 8,000 meters now in the town, electric meters. So that's happened recently. A lot of work, new subdivisions popping up. So we're still busting at the seams as far as staying busy, trying to use the guys to do a lot of the work, keep it in-house as much as possible. Still having to supplement with contractors some, but the guys are doing a lot of work, a lot of good work. Got about 531 commercial, 111 institutional, 6,900 residential, and at this time, 484 apartments. So, which we know they're moving along pretty good. 139 miles of underground lines, 150 miles of overhead lines, and been providing power to the town since 1913. Lee's not here, but he's probably the only one that remembers when all that started. So I'll throw that into him. We got 2 substations this time. We got 10 linemen on the team. We got Ms. Penny, admin staff, Ethan Poppy's our project coordinator, and our adopted child right now is Lynetta Lucas, who's our locator. So she's been with us pretty much since I came in July timeframe, she's kind of been with us. So that's kind of our makeup of our organization right now. So I don't think I left anybody out. No, I didn't. Anyway, thank you for the recognition. These guys, last Easter, Friday, early in the morning, they were over by the high school changing the pole out. Yeah, somebody had too much fun downtown. So that holiday Friday, the guys came in about 12:15 and worked till sunrise, right before the rain hit. So somebody was watching out for us. We finished up before we got wet. So keep that in mind. Well, a lot of folks are sleeping. They don't realize what these guys are doing 24/7. So again, thank you.
We are those people who are sleeping. No kidding. I don't mean that in a negative way, but that there we are, and so are our citizens. And I've never been more happy to read a proclamation than I am this one. Town of Clayton National Lineman Appreciation Day Proclamation. Whereas linemen are often first responders during weather emergencies and other catastrophic events, they diligently work to make scenes safer, and other emergency responders said. Whereas their profession requires skill, knowledge, passion, and dedication, and whereas linemen work around thousands of volts of electricity high atop power lines 365 days a year, they keep electricity flowing. And whereas linemen work under dangerous conditions away from their family, to construct and maintain the energy infrastructure of the town of Clayton. Now, therefore, on behalf of the Clayton Town Council, I, Jody McLeod, do proclaim Monday, April the 18th of 2023 as National Lineman Appreciation Day in the town of Clayton, North Carolina, duly proclaimed the 17th day of April 2023 while in regular session. And I'm going to ask all of you to come up front and let's get a picture, and we want to let you know how much we appreciate all the hard work you do for us and our citizens every day.
Thank you.
Can I get you guys to go to the back? There we go. 1, 2, 3. Perfect.
Thank you, guys. All right, up next under introduction and special presentation will be the National Library Week Proclamation.
Oh yeah, come on. Hello, Mayor, Council, and staff. I am Joy Garrettson, Library Director, and y'all can all come on over here. I'm joined by several members of my Friends of the Library Board and my Library Board, some of the library's biggest supporters. So National Library Week is coming up, and it celebrates libraries, library staff, and our advocates. And I just want to tell you a few things about what we've been doing in the past year or so. We are a library is a center of learning, connection, and fun. We carefully curate collections that hold items that reflect our community and educate and enhance the well-being of our patrons. We host programs that inform, entertain, and connect our patrons to each other. We have 12 library staff members who offer amazing customer service to the public and who act as ambassadors to our town. When people come in, we're recommending restaurants, we're telling them how to get town services, we're letting them know where to park, we're telling them all the kind of things that they want to know so that they can be a part of our community. We're often the first place that new families come in to town. Moms meet each other, people get their library card, and then they can start about the business of living in Clayton. In the last fiscal year, which ended in July of 2022, we had almost 38,000 visits. We hosted 172 programs with about 3,400 attendees. And just to note, this year already, I feel like my voice is weird in this microphone. This year already, we have doubled our early literacy attendance, that's 0 through 5, and we have also doubled our adult program attendance. So we're not even through through the year, so it's going great. We circulated over 103,000 physical and electronic items last year. And then we had about 2,300 people use our computers for job searches, printing, internet resources, and other purposes. We also have a really strong summer library program, and I just want to say a couple things about that. So children in low-income households can fall behind between the end of school in the spring and the beginning of school in the fall. And research shows that reading just 4 to 6 books over the summer has the potential to prevent a decline in reading achievement scores from the spring to the fall. With that in mind, last summer we had 365 kids ages 0 through 12 sign up for our summer reading program. Those kids read 84,399 minutes, which is a little over 1,400 hours. So that's a huge deal. We are contributing to the education of our kids in the community, and we're really excited to have the proclamation for National Library Week. Oh, just one more thing. Next Tuesday, we will be out at Boulevard. I'll be there starting at 7 in the morning because I love you guys. From about 7 to 1, you can stop by, get some library swag, and potentially a free cup of coffee. Come see us to celebrate National Library Week.
Awesome. And now I'd like to read the National Library Week 2023 proclamation, which states, whereas libraries provide the opportunity for everyone to pursue their passions and engage in lifelong learning, allowing them to live their best life. And whereas libraries are accessible and inclusive places that promote a sense of local connection, advancing understanding, civic engagement, and shared community goals. And whereas libraries are cornerstones of democracy, promoting the free exchange of information and ideas for all, and whereas libraries, librarians, and library workers are joining library supporters and advocates across the nation to celebrate National Library Week. And now, therefore, let it be resolved that I, Mayor Jody McLeod, do hereby proclaim National Library Week, April 23rd through 29th, 2023. During this week, I encourage all residents to visit their library to explore the wealth of resources available. Proclaimed the 17th day of April 2023. Thank you all.
I guess so. Little person.
That's fine, thank you. Gotta squeeze it in a little bit. All right. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Thank you.
All right, the next proclamation on the agenda is the Administrative Professionals Day proclamation. Yeah. You want me to read it to you right there? You want to read it up here?
Mayor
The rest of the crew.
and council and Town Manager Coppola, we are delighted that it is coming up Administrative Professionals Week, and we ask that all of our administrative professionals join us this evening. We have 2 of them here with us, and we know that you have a proclamation to kick that week off coming up, and we're getting ready to have a fun-filled time with all of these folks and all the great things that they do.
Exactly. And we thank you for that. Administrative Professionals Day Proclamation. Whereas the last Wednesday of the month of April is Administrative Professionals Day, recognizing the important contributions that administrative professionals make each year to our workplace. And whereas administrative professionals play an essential role in coordinating the office operations of business, government, educational institutions, and other organizations, and whereas the work of administrative professionals requires advanced knowledge and expertise in communications, computer software, office technology, project management, organization, customer service, and other vital office management responsibilities. And now, therefore, we, the Town of Clayton Town Council, hereby proclaims April 26, 2023 as Administrative Professionals Day in the Town of Clayton, and citizens are encouraged to recognize and celebrate the essential role administrative professionals play in our town, proclaimed this 17th day of April, 2023. And we thank each of them.
Come on, get a picture. Come on.
One, two, three. Perfect.
And our final proclamation this evening is Earth Day Proclamation.
Mr. Mayor, members of the council and staff, my name is Deborah Hooker. I'm a resident of Clayton and a member of the Central North Carolina and Cape Fear Region chapter of Citizens Climate Lobby, as are all these good people. We are really excited and happy to accept this proclamation on behalf of all the citizens of Clayton who think it's a good idea to take care of the earth. As members of Citizens Climate Lobby, we have one mission, and that is we talk to our friends, families, neighbors, we talk to them about climate change, and we lobby our local, state, and federal officials to enact effective climate legislation, and that's legislation that also keeps the economy strong. Mr. Mayor, you may not remember it, but I called you about a year and a half ago, and I asked you what the town was doing to respond to climate change. And under the coordination of Nathaniel Shelton, we saw this wonderful presentation from a number of the town departments and learned an incredible amount. I didn't know that there was a no-interest loan program for people to make home improvements or energy-efficient upgrades. I did know about the one electric vehicle. I didn't know about the charging station out of the operations center. And I also didn't know that Clayton was a member of Trees City USA. And as I said, it was really impressive, and I think we all left that meeting just incredibly proud to be a part of a forward-thinking community. So that was very impressive. There's still a lot to be done. Climate change is not done. Air pollution is not done. Plastic pollution is not done. So I hope that the town can find a way to take advantage of the funding that's coming down from the Inflation Reduction Act, you know, to do things like plant and preserve more trees and to do more electrification and to promote solar. But thank you for all you do, and thank you again for this proclamation.
Awesome. Thank you. And thank you for those kind words. And to your point, there is still more that Clayton can do and be in contribution towards this goal, but we are definitely have our foot started in the right direction. So my appreciation to each of you. Whereas waste can be found everywhere, land or sea, even in the most remote places on the planet, affecting both human and animals. And whereas humankind is currently facing tremendous global challenges, among them the need to manage an increased amount of waste, which will contribute roughly 12,000 million metric tons by 2050, whereas it is essential to involve the community in the design and implementation of solutions for pressing environmental issues such as plastic pollution, and whereas ending pollution is critical to the survival of this planet and its inhabitants, and whereas Earth Day is an annual reminder of the constant need for environmental activism, stewardship committees, and sustainability efforts. Now, therefore, on behalf of the town of Clayton, I, Mayor McLeod, have the distinct honor to proclaim April 22nd, 2023 as Earth Day throughout the town of Clayton and encourage all its inhabitants, businesses, and institutions to use Earth Day to celebrate the earth and promote the well-being of the inhabitants of the town and the protection of their environment, proclaimed this 17th day of April 2023, and our appreciation to each of you.
Nobody wants to clap.
I say, yep. All right. Yep, seeing everybody perfect. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Thank you.
All right, up next is our public hearing, Project Life Dust Development Agreement, which is continued from the March 20th, 2023 regular meeting.
Mr. Mayor, Patrick had to step out to make it to another meeting, so we are going to ask that this be continued to the May 15th meeting one more time. Hopefully, that will be the last time we have to extend this.
All right. We'll extend that to the May 15th meeting. All right. Now we'll jump down to staff reports, beginning with the town manager.
Couple quick things. Appreciate everybody. I was out last week, so I probably have more things that I do need to get with you all about as I dig out of the inbox, but I appreciate everybody that kind of covered for me last week, particularly Deputy Manager Gill and Lee Barbie, who's not here, but troopers, as always, to keep things moving so I could have a little time with the family. Wanted to do a quick update this evening. Many people have reached out. Most people, I think, at this point are aware that Scott Barnard, our Public Parks and Rec Director, was in a serious car accident about 2 weeks ago. He continues to make great progress in recovering, every day. But at this time, we do expect him to be out for at least several more weeks while he recovers. So one of the things that we have done is we've asked Matt Lorian to step in as acting director for the meantime. There's a lot of great work that our folks in our Parks and Rec are continuing to do, that we want to make sure that they've got good leadership and access to somebody to help keep things moving. As always, Deputy Manager Gill and myself are available to everybody, but in the interim, in the meantime here, Matt Lorian will be stepping in as acting director to help us keep things going. As always, we're going to continue to keep Scott and his family in our thoughts and our prayers and hope for a quick recovery. But we did want to make sure that you were all aware of that current situation. Other than that, just a couple quick dates wanted to hit on the calendar here. As we heard, National Lineman Day is tomorrow. These guys are great. We've got the best in the business working for us right here at the town of Clayton. So if anybody sees any of our folks out and about tomorrow or any day really, just a quick thank you and appreciation for all they do. It was always warranted. We've got the Clayton Earth Day cleanup event coming up that I think Mr. Casey will be talking about. The Isaacs on the 23rd here at the Clayton Center. Get your tickets. We have National Library Week, like we just spoke about, and administrative professionals today. The town will also be participating again this year in Bring Your Kids to Work Day on April 27th. So we hope that a lot of our staff have the ability to bring their folks in and get a look at what mom and dad do on a regular basis, or grandma and grandpa. We're keeping it open for everybody. Last, we got the movie night and Arbor Day on the 28th, starting at 5 o'clock out at Municipal Park. And on the 29th, Autism Awareness Community Event at Fire Station 1 from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. It's kind of the upcoming events between now and the next meeting. That's all I have for this evening until I get through my inbox. Thanks.
All right. Questions or comments? If not, town attorney,
No report.
town clerk,
No report.
any other staff? All right, I'll now open the floor for informal discussion and public comment. Anyone wish to speak? No one wishing to speak, I'll turn it over to council for comments. Mr. Thompson.
Just want to say on the record that it seems like in the last couple of 3 weeks, I've been getting a lot of super positive comments about the great things happening in the Clayton Center. The shows, the staff members. I mean, it's been just as positive about the interaction with staff members as it has been about the shows and the quality of the entertainment we have. And you're really starting to see people from all over the region, you know, posting on their social media about the great things happening at the Clayton Center. And these are people that live 30, 40, 50 miles away. And so I think, you know, Stephen and the staff members are doing an outstanding job. And, you know, wanted to go on the record to say that we're hearing a lot of good stuff coming out of that department, and we appreciate it.
Yes, good work. Mr. Sims?
Yes, so I just want to make an announcement that I've been working with myself, Chief Tart, Chief Matt Suffin, and Amy Sharon for a community basketball tournament that's going to be hosted on May 13th at Municipal Park. And it is a community one just to bring the community together. We're going to have the Clayton Police Department play the Clayton Fire Department, along with Coca-Cola being involved with giving free drinks, free sodas, free hot dogs, and ice cream. And DJ will be there, and there'll be some other local teams playing. So it's just an event to get everybody together so that even law enforcement and the fire department can mingle with the community. And last but not least, probably one of my biggest, most best announcements that I can ever say here is the fact that I am excited to give a shout out to Zachariah Smith, my nephew that's out there, that came out here today to see his uncle and wanted to see how government is ran on a municipality standpoint. He's trying to do some things in school, so he came out here today to watch it. So I'm really excited for him to be here.
That's awesome. Have you learned anything? Kind of. You want to come talk to me at the microphone? You want to come talk to me at the microphone? You don't have to. I was just offering you the invitation. We're glad you're here. He really does a good job. You know? Yeah. Do people in your family talk about him sometimes? Yeah, we do too. That was a perfect answer. Thank you. We're glad you're here. All right. Any other council? Mr. Casey.
Yes, sir. I wanted to echo town manager's comments earlier regarding this Saturday is Earth Day, April the 22nd. What better way to celebrate is for the citizens to help clean up keep our community beautiful and clean. We'll have a Earth Day trash pickup. So you pick up your trash pickup supplies at the farmer's market that morning from 8 to 11. And then you can go into groups, pick up trash around the town. And then that afternoon at 1:30, there'll be a celebration with prizes and some vendors at Deep River at 1:30. So please, if you're interested in signing up, you can go to townofclaytonnc.org/Earth Day. So I hope we have a little under 100 participants right now. Hopefully get some more. And thank y'all for participating. And thanks for the town staff for helping coordinate this.
Awesome. Anyone else? Well, I just want to say something that's going to get me in trouble because it's that time of the meeting that Jody says something that gets him in trouble. And here it is. Everybody already knows that firemen can't play basketball. So is there anything?
Is this going to be a repeat of last time?
Are y'all practicing?
They practice pretty often.
Okay. I don't mean with the Nerf ball. I mean like with the actual basketball.
Practice.
All right.
It's not a repeat. I don't think our insurance companies like that.
Right. So I think with that statement, it's probably fair to say my house could burn down, but at least I'm not going to get a traffic ticket. No, we're looking forward to that. Thank you. Thank your team, Chief Tart's team. It's just awesome when that happens. It's always a lot of fun. It's a great team building experience too. Yeah. All right. So if there is nothing else to come before us, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. Motion carries. Good night.